Barça, Barça, Barça.
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona could face a fine following incident against the referee from the fans yesterday at the Nou Camp. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, we are going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong, as a recent report have come out claiming that Barcelona would be open to a possibility of selling Frenkie de Jong to United for 70 million euros. We are also going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça, Barça, Barça.
Barcelona's misery at the Camp Nou deepened as they suffered a third consecutive home defeat in all competitions on Sunday, with Rayo Vallecano securing a surprise 1-0 away victory. Having gone behind just 7 minutes into the game through a goal from Alvaro Garcia, Xavi's Barca struggled to find their way back for the next 90 minutes or so, failing to strengthen their grip on the second spot in La Liga standings. Rayo Vallecano did well to keep things tight at the back, restricting Barca for long parts of the game. However, there were occasions when they might have been, aided by some refereeing decisions, as Isidro Diaz de Matra made some, contentious calls on the pitch on Sunday night. Firstly, the match official was a bit free-handed in dealing with fouls from either team on the night, while there were occasions of time wasting from the visitors, which, went unpenalized. Although, to his credit, the referee added a massive 11 minutes of stoppage time at the end. But the biggest talking point of the contest came in the 89th minute when Gavi was bundled over inside the Rayo Vallecano box by Alejandro Catena. Even as Barca players and fans, vociferously appealed for a penalty, Diaz de Mera waved off the claims and instead showed a yellow card to a Barcelona star for dissent. It was then claimed that Gavi had been offside in the lead-up to the incident, but the decision left an unsavory taste for Barcelona fans, who made sure the match official knew how they felt. As reported by Mundo Deportivo, the Barca supporters at Camp Nou whistled Diaz de Mera for the majority of the contest and chanted against him to express their displeasure at some of his decisions. Legrada, the amicio of the animation stand, who had boycotted the last league game against Cadiz, were present in full voice on Sunday as they chanted, "You are so bad, referee, you are so bad, you are so bad." This, however, could land Barcelona in trouble. While the report does not mention anything about it, there have been instances in the past when clubs have been fined by their leagues or UEFA if managers or players speak out in dissent against the referees. UEFA have a history of protecting match officials in situations like this, and it will be well within the realm of possibility that the governing bodies decide to issue a warning or hand a fine to Barcelona following the chant against Isidro Diaz de Mera from the stands on Sunday night. Of course, that was just frustration from the home fans, and I do understand them. But talking about that Gavi's incident, at the end of the day, it was offside, so I don't have any issue with that personally. But so it's still to be seen if the La Liga governing body issues Barcelona a fine, because that's what is still expected, that they might be punished for that, chanting against the referee's decision yesterday night. I don't think the referee did anything bad against us. I think his decisions were okay. I don't think we should be pointing fingers or should be transferring our anger to the referee because we lost after some stupid displays from the team. It's all about us. It's all about us. We were not creative at all in the final third. We were just doing nonsense possession football, passing with no ideas how to score against Rayo Vallecano of all people at the Camp Nou. It's still painful as a Barca faithful to see how the result ended yesterday, and it's not all about the referee's decision. The referee did well. He did well. I appreciate that. Of course, him given 11 minutes, it was okay. It's not all about blaming. And there's one thing, I don't think Xavi is doing good enough when it comes to his lineup all the time. You can't expect to be using same lineup all the time in this last moment of the season. It's not good. It's not good. That front three have played a lot. Why don't, like, you could have even started Memphis Depay. Try to rotate the team. We've been talking about collective football, right? We don't need one and the same pace every single game. Because of fatigue, they have to rest, they have to rotate the team. Why are you not putting Nico Gonzalez sometimes to start games? It's not good, because now what Xavi is doing, he's just making us do the other players are useless on the bench. Look at, for example, Dembele shouldn't have started, according to me. Try to rotate Dembele once in a while. Put Adama Traore there. Adama came on yesterday and you saw the energy he brought to the team. He has not been playing for quite a long time. And I still don't know why Xavi have really dumped him on the bench. But let Xavi be rotating. Give the confidence to the other players that they can play. Don't use only one lineup. I am not in support of that. Because Xavi have been proving that he trusts only some particular players. Give the possibility of others to play. But that's not been the case. And I think his selection has not been the best at all. And as the season comes to an end, he needs to rotate the team. He needs to change the team, bring confidence from the other players. Don't just dump them in the bench like that. We hope that the game we play against Mallorca this weekend, we see an improved performance from the team. Hopefully, because yesterday there was no creativity. We played nonsense yesterday on the pitch. We need to better our performances as soon as possible and hold grip to the second spot. Then on to the next story of discussion. Despite Barcelona's insistence that Manchester United target Frenkie de Jong is not for sale, media reports continue to claim otherwise. The 24-year-old has emerged as a top target for the Premier League club, as they look to equip their incoming manager Erik ten Hag with the best possible squad to help them take the team back to the top. Ten Hag, who coached Frenkie de Jong at Ajax, is believed to be pushing for a reunion with his former ward. With Paul Pogba on his way out, Manchester United could certainly use a quality operator like the Barcelona midfielder. However, the message coming out on the Barcelona camp is clear that the Dutchman is not for sale. Manager Xavi Hernandez dismissed the exit speculations last weekend, while club director and transfer advisor Yuri Cruyff has also insisted that De Jong will stay at Barcelona. Despite the repeated assurances from Barca about the future of the Dutch midfielder, journalist Jose Alvarez on El Chiringuito has claimed that Barca would be open to letting the 24-year-old leave for a sum of 70 million euros. It is true that Barcelona continue to be bogged down by financial issues, and they are looking at making a big sale in the summer before the end of June to help balance the books. However, a sum of just 70 million euros for the young makes little sense. Barca splashed out 86 million euros to sign him from Ajax in the summer of 2019. And considering that he is still only 24 years old and has a contract that runs until 2026, they are in a very strong negotiation position. So if there was a possibility of the club selling De Jong in the summer, which there does not seem to be, Barcelona would likely demand a much higher figure than that 70 million being quoted. Barca should not make that mistake of even thinking of selling De Jong this summer. Of course, a lot of rumors, a lot of links to Manchester United lately since Erik ten Hag have been appointed as a new boss of Man United to take over the reins from next season onwards. His former player, Frenkie de Jong, have been heavily linked with Manchester United. And of course, a lot of speculation if he will leave. And Barcelona have been making it clear that they won't sell him. And hopefully they don't. Frenkie de Jong is very crucial to Xavi's setup. We have been seeing his reigns, even though when the season started, he was not in his best form. But Frenkie de Jong, is one of the key players to our team that needs to stay for a very long time to come. Hopefully, Barcelona, refute all approaches from United as the summer window approaches. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.